I'm building a team, but the players' names on their card must link. And if I don't take this team rating up to 124, I'll be discarding one expensive player in this final team for every rating I'm away. And I could lose billions of coins. And the first player is going to be decided by this pack. It's a Netherlands player. It's a Cam. It's a hero. Who is this going to be? Wesley Sneijder to start this off. Well, I've upgraded his card to 126 overall, and I'm adding him in this team. And he takes the team rating up to 75. And remember, we need to take this rating up to 124. And it's not going to be easy. Because now, if you look at Sneijder's card, it ends with an R. So the next player we're going to have to buy, his card has to start with the letter R. And that's going to be a problem because the first player I thought of was Cristiano Ronaldo. But his card begins with C, so we cannot add him in this team. But there is Rivaldo, Ronaldinho, but they both end with an O, and I honestly can't think of many good players beginning with O. We're gonna have to play this very tactically. There's also Rodri, but he ends with an I. And is there even any good players beginning with I? But I remember one of my favorite bold men, his card begins with R, and it's Roberto Carlos, and I'm gonna put his 124 rated card in left back. Now the team rating is up to 80. Now I have to think of a player beginning with S. I'm gonna have to consider their last letter, and it's gonna be a crazy hard loop, and I need this 124 rated team. Now there's one of the best cards in the game, 126 Schweinsteiger, who we can get, but he ends with an R, and we had a problem getting someone with R. But then I found a man, Schmeichel, the best goalkeeper in the game, ends with an L, which I don't think would be as problematic as an O. But it's still gonna be hard to find someone beginning with L. But we'll take Schmeichel for 5.1 billion coins. And Schmeichel's very good because he's 124 rated, and he will help the team rating get up to 85. We need 39 more ratings, and every rating we're away, we are getting rid of one player forever. So there's billions, multiple billions, even 20 billion on the line right now. And I've spent over $10,000 on this account, so every billion counts. Now for L, there's Lam, one of the best cards in the game. Can put him in right back. He ends with an M, and I would absolutely love him. But looking at him right now, there's literally no Lam cards on the market, so we probably won't even get him. There's even Lampard, beautiful center mid, ends with a D, which I don't know how hard it's gonna be. But there's one of my favorite players in the world, Lamine Yamal. So what I'll do is buy this 124 Yamal for 4.3 billion coins. And let's put this Yamal in this right wing position. The team rating is 90. We're getting one step closer, and I want to raise the stakes a little bit. We're going to be taking this team into a game at the end of this video, and every goal I concede, I'll be giving one of you guys 5,000 FC points. Oh, I might lose a lot of money. Now, the good thing is Lamine Yamal's card ends with an L, so we can buy someone beginning with L. And remember, I could have bought Lam, but he's just not in stock. It's the exact same issue with Lampard, and it's even worse because I wouldn't mind Laporte ending with E in this team, but he's not even available to buy right now. So maybe L was a bad option for us, and this might cost us. Let's see who else there is. And there's one of my favorite bold men, Lukaku, but who even begins with U, I probably would never be able to tell you. That's gonna be a problem. And L is causing a lot of problems right now. I'm gonna just buy this 122 rated Philipp Lahm for 2 billion. It's a lower rated version of Lahm, but I don't mind him. It's actually quite a problem that we've signed this Lahm because he's a lower rated than 124, and that's gonna get the team rating up. But now we can buy a player beginning with M. There's Mateo, putting him in center mid, whose card ends with an S, but he just looks beautiful. There's Maradona, Maldini, Modric, Messi, Mbappe. I need to play this tactically because if I sign any of these players, I need to think of their last letter. For me, it's either going to be Messi, who ends with an I, which I don't know if that's going to be harder than signing Mbappe, who ends with an E. I'm not going to lie, I might take the leap here. I already own this Mbappe, who's 127 rated, and getting him into the team gets it up to 101, but it raises the stakes a lot because we need this team rating to be 124, or else I could lose players like Mbappe forever, who cost me over $300. And we're also going to be taking this team into a game, and every goal I concede, 5,000 FC points. I'm going to lose money. But now I need a player ending with E, because of course one of the best strikers in the game, Eusebio, ends with an O, and I've been saying all video, if we get O, it's a big issue. The funny thing is, there's another player beginning with E, Estevao. The only issue with Estevao is he can only go in right wing, and we don't need a right winger right now. And he also ends with an O. Not gonna lie, it's gonna have to be Eusebio who we go for. 13.4 billion coins. We're down to 70 billion. We could lose this Eusebio if we don't get this team rating up. He's worth 13.4 billion. I don't even want to do the math on that. We do need a striker, so Eusebio will be the man. We are adding into this team to take it up to 106, but things get tough now, because if we get a letter we don't like, we need a striker, center mid, and 2 center backs. And imagine we don't get 2 center backs. We're going to be conceding so many goals in our final game, giving away FC points. So now it's the big problematic letter O. There's of course the best striker in the game, Victor Osimhen, but there's a problem with him. There is none of him on the market right now, which means we cannot get him. He would have actually been perfect for this team. There's also Olise, but the problem with him, he ends with an E, and the only positions he can fit in is cam and right wing, and we don't have them positions in this team, so this is a problem. But then there is Odegaard, who actually fits perfectly in this team, ends with an D, which I hope isn't a problem. He's gonna cost me 4.26 billion. I'll buy him. That is our 2 center mids in the team locked in. He's a 123, which is a little low, but now the team is 111. But the biggest problem is now we only need 2 center back and a striker, and now the next letter we need is D. Now we can go all out. Sign Drogba, 127. He ends with an A, but are there any center backs beginning with A? I have no clue. Or we can play this safe. Sign someone like Desai. Get our center back, but he ends with an Y. And Y, I seriously cannot think of anyone. There's Diaz, who would just be a horrible option, ends with a Z. He's a left winger. I think we take this risk and sign Didier Drogba for 13.8 billion. One of the most expensive in this entire game, bro. Oh my God, we've got so much on the line right now. Drogba, get in striker. The team's up to 117. Oh my God. Now this is very, very bad. 2 center backs required. And the letter we have to sign now is A. Is there even any center backs beginning with A? The only player I can think of is Alexander Arnold. He ends with a D, which we literally just got. And I don't think there was much center back options. And this man's a right back himself, so it's going to be a problem. There's Arias, who's not a center back. There's Araujo, 122, but he ends with an O. And I don't know if we're getting any center backs with that. But there's also Anton, who I think we might just take a risk with. 122 Anton, 763 million. He ends with an N. We're gonna have to find a center back beginning with N, or this team is in deep, deep trouble. Can go in center back. The team is 121 now. Now, if we don't get a center back beginning with N, because Anton ends with an N, oh, this team rating is getting cooked. It's getting finished. The only center back I have found beginning with N is Nesta. 203 million. There's an issue. He's only 119 rated, so I don't know if this is good enough to build me our 124 rated team, but this is all it comes down to. Nesta for our center back position. We're gonna put him in the team, and the team rating is 125. I am saved from discarding anyone in this team, but it's not over yet, as now every goal I concede in this final game, I'm giving away 5,000 FC points to one lucky subscriber who comments Raz is the GOAT. All right, we just need to make sure we don't concede, because 5,000 FC points is on the line. That's like $50 for every goal I concede. Even if I score, it's fine. Oh, what a goal from Kylian Mbappe. This guy's got good players like Pedro Neto, but he's not going to be able to get across by Roberto Carlos, because Roberto Carlos is saving me for $50. Okay, nope. This is risky. This is going to be 5,000 FC points. I don't want to lose that. As much as I want to give it to one subscriber here, I think I might be conceding here. Oh, my God. We have just clutched up. Every time this guy attacks, I'm just getting scared of losing money, but Roberto Carlos seems to be saving me. Well, let's score a goal on him. Yes, go. We're not conceded yet. I'm giving away nothing right now. You know what? I'll even make another promise. If this guy doesn't score a goal, I'll give one of you guys the premium star pass, okay? All right, looks like I might not be conceding and one of you guys are getting a star pass. Come on, let's go. All right, there we go. Full time 3-0. I didn't concede, so I'm not giving away 5,000 FC points, nor am I discarding anyone from my team. One lucky subscriber who comments Raz is the GOAT is getting a premium star pass, okay? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you'll enjoy this one even more, where I choose the best players for every letter. Enjoy.